Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ask Jeff Show. We are on episode number 36, and we have 3 brand new questions, that I'm going to answer for you guys this week. So, if you've been following me at all, you've seen my travel schedule lately. I've been going to a lot of seminars, events, masterminds, and whatnot. And the last mastermind that I went to, or last event I went to, was a mastermind in Austin, Texas, for the War Room. And one of you guys have asked, what was my number one takeaway? Was one of the things I learned at the mastermind. I had the opportunity to hang out with Michael Bernoff for both days at the War Room, and learned a lot from him just sitting at the same table. But when he was presenting, he really gave a great, simple tip that will make all the difference when you're either presenting or doing live videos. And I'm going to share that with you. But before I do, I need you to listen up and I need you to pay attention. And before I share it with you, I need to get a commitment from you that you're going to listen to this video all the way till the end. Because this information is so powerful, and it's going to change the way that you do your videos, the way that you do your marketing, and it's going to really impact your business. And not only do I need you to commit to watching this all the way to the end, I need you to commit to actually implementing it and doing it. Because if you just watch the video to the end and don't actually, implement it, it's just not going to work. It's going to be useless, and you're going to be wasting your time. So with that being said, I can't see the screen right now because London is filming this, but I'll look at it later. If I can get your commitment to watching this video till the end and actually implementing what I'm about to teach you, go ahead and hit the like button or the love button right now. So I actually just taught you what I'm about to teach you, and how to get people to watch your videos all the way till the end. So the first thing that you need to do, so we'll put 80% views to the end for your videos. First thing you want to do is get their attention. Nowadays, attention is really hard to get, and you have to fight for it. They could have their phone open with the video playing, and their kid could run up, tapping them on the leg, pulling on them to play with them. Their wife could be asking them, or husband could be asking them to do something. They could be at work, and you don't have their attention. So the first thing you have to do is say, look, or listen up. As soon as you say listen up or pay attention, the first thing you do is you look up and you start paying attention. So first thing you need to do is get their attention. And the second thing you need to do is just ask for their commitment to watching your video or paying attention to your presentation all the way till the end, because the information is that important. And then once you get that commitment, then you have to say, get them, the second commitment is not only are they going to actually commit to learning and paying attention and learning the information, but they're actually going to commit to implementing it. So you get that second commitment of actually implementing it, and then you can go ahead and proceed, with your video or your content once you get the commitment to watching it. Because it's, one of the powers of influence, it's a natural human tendency to, it's the law of congruency. When they say, yes, I'll commit to watching this to the end, yes, I'll implement it, their natural tendency is to want to have that be aligned with what they actually do. And if not, something feels off, doesn't feel right, they feel bad about themselves. So by getting them to commit to paying attention till the end, if they don't pay attention till the end, it's a disconnect. If they commit to implementing it and then they don't implement it, there's a disconnect there too as well. So it's only 2 steps: get their attention, and then 2 commitments: commitment to pay attention to the information and a commitment to actually implementing it. And that's going to get people to watch 80% of your videos or pay attention longer during a presentation if you're giving a presentation, and it's going to be that much more effective, and they're actually going to be able to learn the information, actually go do it, and get the results from it, which is going to benefit you and them in the long run. So with that being said, I need I really do need your commitment and attention for the next 2 questions, because they are very powerful. So the next question that I got was about, I've been doing a lot of videos on content marketing, and I've been doing a lot of content, at least for me, lately, and it's really been paying off. And people, and I've taught it on here, but there's still been some questions and confusion about what to do, how often, how to link it up to their ads, how to link it up to Messenger, Messenger bots or ManyChat. So let's just break it down to its simplest form, and I'm going to show you an easy way to get started, and I'm going to challenge you as well and actually get you to take action. That was the whole commitment part about actually taking action on what you're learning. So I'm going to give you a little challenge for next week. So this is all about content marketing, how to get started. So super easy. You've probably seen other Ask Jeff shows. So all you're going to do is just create the Ask whatever your name is show. So step 1, create Ask your name show. And it's going to be 3 questions. And you're going to get these questions from your clients. So I'm sure you get 3 questions every single day. So every time a client asks you a question, take out your phone, open up the little notepad, and write it in there. Make yourself a note of what that question was. So that way, not only are you going to answer for them, but you're going to answer it for everybody else. So you can repurpose the time that you spend with that client. You don't have to mention the client's name or anything. You're going to say, earlier today, I was speaking with a client. They were struggling with XYZ. This is what I told them. It's going to help them. It's going to help you too. That's it. And you're going to get 3 questions that you're going to do weekly. So you're going to do 1 with all 3, and then you can chop that up into 3 mini videos. So you're going to get 4 videos out of 1 actual main video. And so next week, all the challenge is come up with 3 questions, do 1 video that is ask your name show, answer those 3 questions on the show, and you're going to boost it for $100. You're going to boost it for $100, and the only thing you're going to care about is awareness. How many views can you get for that 100? And the more consistent you are, I'm on number 36. This is for the year, so I've probably missed 10 to 13 shows. So next year I'm going to try to be better and be more consistent with that. But 36 is still a lot of, it's a lot of shows. Comes up with, that's over 100 videos when you break them down to 4 each time. So it is still a lot of content. And we boost it for $100 each time, and we've seen the awareness go up every single week for the same amount of money. And that's because as people watch it more and more, Facebook will show it to them organically, and then you get a bigger reach with your money. And for that reason, if you haven't subscribed to this live feed yet, go ahead and subscribe so I don't have to pay for you to see it next time. But you're going to boost it for $100, and then you're going to come back at the end of next week, and in the comments section, you're going to let us know how many total views you got for $100. And that's it. That's the only challenge. That's as simple as it can be. You're going to create the Ask Your Name show. You're going to answer 3 questions that your clients have asked you. You're going to boost it for $100. 3. Come back, and then comment with how many views. And if you take a screenshot and prove with the views and put it in the comment section, the person with the most views will send you one of these cool Jeff Sherman hats that we just got in. So that's a challenge for the week. Just get started with content marketing. Commit to doing this once a week. And what's going to happen is you're going to get the main video with 3 questions. It's going to be like 15 to 20, 25 minutes long. And then you're going to chop it up into 3 short videos, really short, just answering 1 question each. It's going to give you 4 videos. You don't want to post those 3 short ones right away. Go about 3 weeks with just the main video, and then start posting the one from week 1, and like week 4, post the 3 questions, or at least 1 or 2 during week 4, so that we had 3 videos in week 4. They're not going to remember what you talked about, a month ago. So those are going to feel like they're brand new videos. And then every week you're going to be able to post, 4 videos because it's going to be a month. The 3 mini ones are going to be from a month ago. So it's going to feel like you're putting out a lot more content than you really are. So that 25 minutes takes you to do that. And then go on Fiverr and have somebody chop it up for you for $5-10, and you'll have your videos going forward and your content going forward. Boost the main one for $100. Let the smaller ones go organically, because when people see the boosted one, if they like it, they're going to scroll down through your other content and see what else you got on there that they can consume. So you're going to get more organic views as well. Boost it for $100. Come back at the end of next week and let us know how many comments or how many views you got on your video, and put it in the comment section. Put a screenshot of it in there if you want to be eligible to win the JS hat. And that is all we're going to do right now for content marketing. I'll tell you what to do with that audience probably next week. So go ahead and get started with that. And let me know if you have any questions about this. I hope you don't, because this is like as easy and as basic as it gets. And the last and final one is, after we had our big launch of the Play Perfect Life reality game on Wednesday, a lot of people were reaching out to me, letting me know like how fun it's been playing the free levels so far. So if you haven't opted in to play, experience the first 4 levels of the Play Perfect Life reality game, with us and me and Craig Ballantyne, and go to playperfectlife.com. You can play the first 4 levels absolutely free and be in there with us, playing right alongside of us playing the game. But since then, I got some questions of people asking me like what my morning routine looks like. And on most days, because my wife works about 2 days a week, so 4 or 3 with weekdays out of the 5 weekdays, my morning routine is the same. So I'll wake up. So let's see, morning routine. Right now it's 4:30, but it really depends when first light is, when the sun comes up, because the first thing I like to do is go surfing, but it's 45 minutes away from my house. So wake up. Right now it's 4:30. And I'm getting ready, packing up my car, everything like that, out the door. Well, actually, it's out of Starbucks. So Starbucks and on the road by 5. And then driving to the beach, which is 45 minutes away right now. That is why I am moving in the summertime, once my daughter's out of school, to about 10 minutes from the beach. So I can shorten this up a little bit. So on the way, so from 5 to 6, I am doing my status meeting. I'm on the phone with Carlo, with Fitness Marketer, our agency, and we are going over where we're at for the month, what's working, what's not. We're strategizing. He's updating me on everything. So I get that meeting, I'm repurposing that drive to the beach with one of the most important things, which is our agency and making sure that it's where it needs to be for the month, and getting caught up in everything there. And then from about 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., I'm surfing. The reason I love to surf in the morning, and if you don't like surfing, I'd recommend just doing anything that's physical. For one, it's getting the blood flowing, it's really getting the body primed for the day. For me, surfing, I'm totally unplugged. I have nothing to do but focus on the waves coming in and which one I can and can't catch, and then trying to survive when I wreck and get pounded by the next couple waves of the set coming in. But surfing for me covers meditation, it covers the workout, it covers getting unplugged and getting focused, setting my intentions for the day, all encompassing in that one activity. So me personally, that's what does it for me. When you're trying to figure out your own morning routine, you want to try different things that are out there. You'll see one guru doing, their gratitude journal. You see another one doing like meditation and different types of meditation, whether it's guided or whatnot. You'll see other people doing like their super smoothie green drink, and you'll see somebody else doing like hanging upside down or whatever it is that they're doing. You don't need to do everything. You want to try some different things, see what works for you, what doesn't, and create something that's short, quick, and get you, awake, get your blood flowing, get you primed for the day, and get you moved on to your most important activity of the day. So after surfing, between 8:30 and 9 a.m., I get to work, or get to the office for another status meeting with London, and we're going over, just getting me caught up where we're at with everything, and then right after that is when we usually will knock out the most important thing that I need to do that requires me, the most important thing first. So 9 a.m., we're doing the most important thing of the day, or the thing that I keep putting off. That way we know it's done before I have to leave. And then we usually all go to lunch by like 11, so it's about a 2-hour time block. And then come back and usually have like another hour and a half or so for another time block for work, for focused work. It's like 12 to like 1:30. And then I usually leave at 1:30 to go back home, because if not, I get stuck in California traffic. But I usually get back home around 2:30. And then I have another time block. So another 2 hours of focus time, 2:30 to 4:30, to get some more done. And then at 4:30 pick up my daughter, and it's family time from then until my wife puts her to bed, and then I do my nighttime routine, which I'll talk about next time. But just wanted to give you guys an example of what my morning routine normally looks like. On the days I don't go surfing, I like to schedule a float tank session. If you don't know what that is, you can kind of Yelp it or Google it. It's a sensory deprivation tank. It helps you just to get unplugged, and it kind of, in an hour, it's nowhere near what surfing does for me, but it's the second best thing for me. Helps me calm down because my creative juices flowing, helps me focus and set the intention for the day, all that good stuff. So if I'm not surfing, I like to float at least for an hour a day. But the most important thing is making sure you're getting up as early as you can to make sure that you can work on your number one priority for the day as early as possible in the day, and not making sure that, and making sure that you try not to do too much before breakfast. Because that's just a bad way to start the day, is trying to rush around and fit everything in just because you think you have to. So really just figure out what works for you and do that, and eliminate all the other stuff. And keep it consistent so you know how to stay on track. I like to work in 2-hour time blocks. The first one being with my team, with my staff, and what they need from me, and then the second two is what I need to do on my own kind of thing. And then again at nighttime, my daughter goes to bed around. My wife starts putting her to bed around 8:30. Then I'll start doing my nighttime routine, which I will talk about next time. But we cover all this stuff in the Play Perfect Life game. And again, you can play the first stage, which is the Bad Habit Detox, with us. Absolutely free. Just go to playperfectlife.com, register for a free account, and experience the first 4 levels with us. So that's it for this week's Ask Jeff show. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.